What's up, comic fans, and we're here with the new comic book day previews for April 22nd. All right, so we're gonna have spec books, spotlight books, FOC books, and the rest of the books coming out this week. I know I'm excited about this week, so let's see how excited you get when we get through the books. Right after this. Welcome back. All right, let's get into it. First off, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 27. Why is this on the spec list? Because you have and I paused there because this really wasn't an amazing week for spec books, but we have the Amazing Spider Carnage. All right, we have the mashup of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and Carnage in this book. The team up you thought would never happen finally happens as the Death Spiral story arc comes to a conclusion. All right, I consider this lower on the spec list. Next up, we have Exquisite Corpses number 12. This is the one per store. Thank you, Valiant. It's gonna be foily. If you can find this at a decent price, and I'm talking, I don't know what a decent price is for this book, but 10, 15, 20 bucks. Go ahead and pick it up because these thank you foil variants have been selling for a lot more than that on the secondary market. So, I've seen them sell for 40 to 60 bucks. So, if you can get it for under that, it could be worth a pickup. Last but not least on the list is the Infernal Hulk number 6. And this is on the list because you have Iron Man debuting as Hellbuster armor in this series, all right? Again, Iron Man's had a ton of armors, so I don't expect this to be that much. But these were the spec books that I picked for this week. All right, let's move on from the spec books and let's get into the spotlight books. For you video game fans and you Diablo fans, there is a new Diablo comic book out, Diablo Dawn of Hatred number 1. Cullen Bunn is the writer. He's a quality writer, so I threw him up here. I think that this, with a guy like Cullen Bunn on the series, you might get a decent story out of this, and I'm a big Diablo fan. Diablo Dawn of Hatred number 1. All right, next up we have Corpse Knight number 1. This could have probably been on the spec book list as well. You have Michael Chavez, who writes this, and he's a Hollywood writer. Okay, he's done stories for the Conjuring franchise, like I think La Llorona. So he's got some chops. So this could be a book that in the future could turn into something. But basically, you got a zombie knight who comes back to protect his daughter, his orphan daughter, right? So we'll see. Is he a monster? Is he not? I don't know, but he's definitely a zombie. All right, moving on to the next and last spotlight book. We have Marvel DC Spider-Man Superman number 1. All right. So if you like the last one that was published by DC, this is Marvel's Spider-Man Superman. You had DC Superman Spider-Man. A lot of cool stories in here. Big cast of creators. You got Jason Aaron, Jeff Johns, Jeff Loeb, Joe Kelly, Dan Slott, Brian Michael Bendis, Brad Meltzer. Look, those are just great writers there. They didn't even list the artists. And you have, Wheezy, right? Luis Jones Simonson. All right, Pepe Larraz, Martin Garcia. You got an Eric Larson cover, Adam Hughes cover, David Marquez cover, Gary Frank, Greg Capullo, Roberto Ramos, etc. Kari Andrews, Ivan Talavera, a whole bunch of people here. Peach Momoko's down there. Just amazing artists. Pepe Larraz is on the interiors too. Great creators. So Todd Knock is in there. Roberto Ramos, Sarah Bocelli. Let me stop. All right, so those were the spotlight books, guys. All right, now we're gonna get into the FOC books. All right, these need to be in, I believe, by April 26th. Is that the Monday? But yeah, let's get into these spec books. And sorry, that's April 27th. But you might want to have them in by the 26th. That's a Sunday night. as most of these orders have to be in by Monday, so just get it in sooner than later. All right, first up on the list, finally, we have the conclusion to Hush 2, right? Jim Lee on the cover here. This is the connecting variant, if you will, but finally, Hush 2 is coming to an end with Batman 163. Next up, we have the Absolute Green Lantern, right? This is cover A by Raphael Albuquerque. Yeah, this just looks sick. All right. Last but not least, and excuse me, in the Absolute Universe, Oliver Queen, he dead. He died, right? He gets murdered. So it'll be interesting to see who or how the Absolute Green Lantern gets incorporated into the Absolute Universe. Last up, we have the next, I guess you call it next big Marvel event. We have Avengers Armageddon #1. This is the Alex Ross Marvel Dimensions variant. All right. So cool variant here. Alex Ross on the cover. Very cool. All right, guys, let's get into the rest of the books coming out this week. Let's go. Marvel, 104 items. That means 104 different items, but not 104 different titles. All right, we're going to start off with Amazing Spider-Man #27. A lot of covers for this title. They've even got the classified Mark Bagley cover. Then we have the Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Versity, right? Norman Osborn is going to take a lot of the younger Spider family under his wing and kind of teach them how to defeat villains, in particular the Green Goblin. All right, moving on, we have Captain America #9. There's going to be some stuff happening in that one. Yeah, from all accounts, this is a very well-written series. So if you're looking for something that you can enjoy that's Captain America based, I can say this series has been recommended by several people. So yeah, jump on it. Jump on it. You got Cyclops #3. Hulk Smash Everything is out this week, issue #5. The Infernal Hulk #6 is out this week. All right, we got Iron Man in that Hellbuster armor. What else? Mark Spector, Moon Knight #3 is out this week. You got the Spider-Man Superman #1. A lot of people waiting on that one. A ton of covers for this too. So just pick your favorite artists. I mean, I didn't even mention that you got Ryan Stegman and Walt Simonson on this book. Scotty Young, right? Sanford Green. So there's a whole bunch of people. Rogue #4. That's out this week. You got the Sentry on issue #2. The Sorcerer Supreme, right? That's issue #5. You've got the facsimile of Spider-Man Noir #1. Star Wars Galaxy Edge Echoes of the Empire. That's issue #1. Deadpool issue #3. Wolverine. That's on issue #19. And X-Men United #1, second printing. All right, Image. 74 items out of Image. Blood Squad 7 gets the yearbook. You got Capes. You got the Corpse Knight, which is a #1 coming out this week. I Hate Team Ups #1. What else? The Curse of Shirley Johnson. That's on issue #5. What else? Death Fight Forever. Exquisite Corpses. That's on issue #12. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero with the silent issue. That should be fun. The silent issue where they've been doing the baddies. What else? Headlopper #1 is out this week. Right? They have a #1. I don't know why I paused so long on that. What else? Monstrous, Savage Dragons, Spawn the Dark Ages. That's on issue #5. Phantom of the Opera. Void Rivals is on issue #29. Youngblood is out this week, issue #5. In Your Skin is on #1. I've heard some things about that one too. We're off to DC, and you have Absolute Batman with a couple of reprints or 4th, 5th, 6th printings. Flash is on issue #14. That's the Absolute Flash. Absolute Wonder Woman's on issue #19. You got a Todd McFarlane facsimile with Detective issue #577. What else? We got the Flash on issue #32. That's the regular Flash, not the Absolute Flash. Green Lantern is on issue #34. Harvey Quinn, or Harley. Why did I say Harvey Quinn? Harley and Ivy, Life and Crimes. That's on issue #5. What else? Harley Quinn, issue #61. Justice League Unlimited, issue #18. There is a number 1 with the new history of the DC Universe, the Dakota Incident. What else? The Peril of the Brutal Dark, an Ezra Kane mystery. That's kind of like a Vertigo. That's on issue number 3. Superman is on issue number 37. We're off to Dynamite. Dynamite Entertainment. We got DuckTales. Woo! What else? What else do we have? There's a Silverhawks Thundercats book. That's on issue number 1. A lot of covers. A ton of covers for that. And there's a new Vampirella. That's on issue number 1. And now we're off to Titan, which I say this sometimes, home of Conan the Barbarian. We got Dead by Daylight. 5. Issue number 1. Diablo, issue number 1. Henchman is on issue number 2, and The Savage Sword of Conan Reforged is on issue number 4. IDW Event Horizon Inferno, that's based off the movie. Check it out. Rocketeer Island is on issue number 2. Dave Stevens covers all these books. So, you know, if you're a Dave Stevens fan, check it out. Sonic the Hedgehog's on issue number 86, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures, that's on issue number 36. Not also, because Sonic's on issue 86. Dark Horse Entertainment. American Capers on issue 6, and, you know, other books. Powers is on 8. Frankenstein, New World, The Speed of Darkness, that's issue number 1, just for you. Issue number 1, Chasers, and Kato 84, Yosagi Yojimbo based book, that's on issue number 2. Mad Cape Studios out this week. They got the Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre, issue number 1, 3rd printing, in foil. All right. The Phantom versus the Skyban, that's on issue number 1. Planet Atmos Exordium. It's like, from what I understand, this is like a space drug stories, drug shipment story thing going on. But it sounded pretty cool. That's also on issue number 1. Keen Spot Entertainment, a couple of books out of there, including Strength and Ash. That's on issue number 1. Club Zodiac's on issue number 2. And we're off to Oni Press with Adventure Time. That's on issue number 12. All right, Boom Studios. Boom, here comes the boom. Ready or not. Hello Body Armor. Hello Body Horror comes out this week. That's on issue number 1. Jenny Frizen always puts out a cover for these Hello titles. They're an anthology series, all right? Ignition Press has a couple of issues out this week, including The Beauty number 5, which was a series on FX. The Other Half, that's on issue number 2, and No Place is on issue number 5. And apparently there is an Ashcan showdown. Vault is out this week, 6 different covers for Barbaric The Long Death. Antarctic Press is out this week, no number 1s there. Archie has 4 items out this week. They have the Monster Pinup cover by Dan DeCarlo, facsimile, but this is Archie number 125, right? Expose is out this week. They have Todd Skull number 2 and Maid Cafe number 2. Massive out this week. No number 1s there, but they have Astrobots number 5. Massive Devil's Due Studios has no number 1s either, but they have The Disavowed, issue number 5. Zenoscope Entertainment, no number 1s there. Altruist Comics, no number 1s there. Tomorrow's Publishing has Alter Ego and Comic Book Creator out this week. Uncivilized Books has a number 1. Brownfeld Action Family. Amp Comics is out this week. The House of Loather number 3. And those are the comic books coming out this week. Comic fans, if you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. Peace. Deuces. We're out. Ka-ching.